TikTok, but that's how they learn. They learn from the iPad, not from what I'm saying right now. They ain't hearing me, but I put that joint on the iPad. Uh-oh. Huh? They interested now. Hint gods, hint earth. We need technology. Technology is going down for the business future. Just keeping it 100 with you. Before you know it, we're going to have flying cars. Before you know it, we're going to have flying suits. Where we going to be at? We got to get with the program and create our own in the process so we can control the flow. I hate to use them, but the Jews is great at it. They control the flow of what they do because they come together. You're not going to find no Jew out of line. Yaqub didn't build prison houses for his followers because all of them listened to what the hell he had to say or he died. You ain't know your lessons back in the days. You used to get what?
Beat down.
Boy, stop talking like that. You scamming. You better go home and study. You ain't being a part of our community and outreach youth center if you don't know 120. You better know the bylaws too. You ain't coming up in there. You can sit in back there, but you're not serving on this board. You're not controlling nothing. You can't teach nobody because you don't know 120. Brothers, don't ski up here teaching you don't know 120. I know 120. Been knowing 120. Been running nonprofit organizations in the interior site, IYC, where we used to talk to the youth, the babies that come in that have committed crimes and stole stuff, robbing people. One even murdered somebody. I told him he was, well, I can't say that here. You know? Yeah, you know what I told him. Did you just have to get shake down? Didn't that officer just watch you squat and cough? Huh? What make you so gangster now? You had a whole man watch your backside. What make you so gangster? Huh? You ain't a gangster. You're a wankster. Anytime you let another man make you do that, you pee. Period. That's why we don't go to the interior site. Because you are not of your own. The 13th Amendment says, slavery shall not exist except punishable by a crime where you have been duly, processed in a court of law. So when you catch a felony, guess what? You're a slave now. That's what. Think about that. You're no longer of your own. That's why we stay out the interior site. Today's supreme mathematics is wisdom, God. All being born is born. Born is the process of bringing things into a great fruition. We must go from mental knowledge into the physical knowledge. Once we get there, then you begin to see that process. You will be wisdom. Then you understand. You have to go through the stages of supreme mathematics in order for anything, I said that, anything to be right and exact. If you're doing stuff out of sequence, it's going to be wrong. I don't care how you talk it. I don't care how you try to present it. If it's not in a mathematical, supreme mathematical sequence, it's not going to work. Use your supreme mathematics to born your reality. They were born to us for a reason. We all should be in proper sync with one another. Because we all have supreme mathematics. That is the language of God. Wisdom God. I love this degree. I love this degree because it deals with forming the nation. See, God not only just teaches babies, he's a businessman too. Okay? When God formed the heavens and the earth, what he said, let there be what? Light. I'm an electrician. I say let there be light. I make that stuff come on and go off. Matter of fact, if it can't come on, it's because I'm going to tell you it ain't going to come on. It don't got to feed. That's why it ain't coming on. That's the only way it's not coming on. See, the feed is the source. Okay, I'm going to say that again. The feed is the source. When that feed hit that light, it illuminates it. That feed is the knowledge also. The same way once it hits your brain or your conscience, it hits it. Boom! It lights it up. What are we lighting up though? What are we teaching if we don't know 120? Huh? What are we teaching? If we're not teaching the laws, world manifest. What are we teaching? We're teaching devilry. We don't teach that. The reason why Allah was successful is because he taught when he taught. And when we don't teach what the Father taught or bring what the Father brought, we're not going to be successful. Period. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth.
My name is God Perfection 360 Allah. Today, mathematics is wisdom God or being born and born. I'm from the oasis, the desert. Show and prove that born comes to freedom. Comes to freedom born knowledge, knowledge born equality, equality born wisdom, and wisdom born wisdom. Show and prove the foundation comes to freedom born knowledge, knowledge born equality, equality born wisdom, and wisdom born wisdom. Born comes to freedom born knowledge, born power, finally born understanding why the people born. Born comes to freedom born knowledge. Knowledge born equality, equality born wisdom, born from the soil, born God, born knowledge, power, family, born equality, equality born wisdom, wisdom born wisdom, born from the freedom born knowledge. So knowledge born equality, born God, born little soil, born knowledge, power, family, born equality, equality born wisdom, and wisdom born wisdom. My name is God Perfection 360 Allah. I don't drink or drug today. I just turned power wisdom 6 months ago. I'm from the oasis, out of the desert. I'm from the desert, but I'm from the oasis, and right now I rest on Pinon. Wisdom God of being born and born. Show who was the name of the place where the devil was manufactured. Pinon and Satan's Patmos, Revelation chapter 1, verse. And I was just on the angels, see I John. Wisdom God, what was the name of the place where the devil was manufactured? Pinon. The same as Patmos, Revelation chapter 1, verse. Now it's just one the angels see. Show them who wisdom God and the born degree. And the 1 to 14. Why does Muhammad make it demonstrated from 35 to 50 years before he called himself a Muslim servant? And we're the greatest on the flag of the universe. And when we see that sword on the Holy Resurrection flag of Islam.
Stay right here.
So that he can clean himself up. A Muslim does not love a devil, regardless of how long he studies. After he had over 35 to 50 years, to try to do like the original man, he can come and you trade him until you did not kill him. That's what they do with the other devils that Israel not going under this day.
Thank you.
As he goes to live 35 to 50 years, we're familiar with the holy flag is the sun when we start. He must have a sword on the pole, a sword on the justice, and we use by the original man Muhammad's term. Those who stand up part of the flag, so the devil can always see it. So we keep in mind each time we really see that we gave him, This says that the king shall become among us. He said we're taking on by the sword. The Holy Universal Flag of Islam is the greatest and only flag known. The universe is everything, sun and the stars. They are planets. Planets so that they have not been diluted, mixed or tampered with what? Student enrollment. Whether it's separate regulation, Islam has no birthday. It has no beginning or end, it's older than the sun, moon, and stars. I love this nation, I love the babies. I'm a grand old dad, I'm a grandfather. My granddaughter is 7 years old. You know, I'm so improving that wisdom of God. I know 120 that I study every day. I make knowledge born to the universe. I so improve that born our culture. Hey.
Hey! Peace and God's verse. Hey! We're going to start nation business. Born black. You first.
Time for nation business time.
Hey! For those who don't know me, my name is Paul Black Law. I basically deal with the school and the things that happen at the school. We're not going to speak about anything dealing with the school at this parliament, just that we made sure that this parliament happened. You understand? We paid for this parliament, the school. And we want the next parliament not for us to pay for we want the nation to pay for it. So we need y'all to add on. With that Bible that's out there on that table, we need y'all to add on. $1, 50 cents, whatever you can get. Because if you're a builder, then you got to show them proof that you're a builder. Because builders build. Builders don't talk.
God, how much by Wayne, God? How much
We need,
Yeah, by the wisdom power, by the wisdom, I believe the wisdom understanding of the last, I think it's Friday, December. By the wisdom understanding of it.
Exactly, how much?
we need power cycle
How
cycle.
much what? Right.
Power cycle cycle.
$555.35.
Say that again, God.
$555.38.
Just make it easy. 500. Whatever else, I put in. I got it. Whatever else, I got it. So don't worry about the add-ons. Just come up with the 500 so that we have the parliament set for next month. Because remember what I always said. Builders, build. Peace.
I'm in large mathematics. I'm going to build up 3 things. First thing is the prefab building account. We are now at $7,047. Just did the knowledge. We just had a bill this week to Ohio TD Bank, which is that bank account that's established that takes out $13 a month. There's a way that we can stop us from taking the $13 out every month if we open up another account. We open up another account, a savings account, we put $500 in that account. Once I build with Born Black, Divine Prince, and other guards that's part of that account, we're going to try to establish them not taking that currency out every month. But we are still striving forward. There was a presentation that was manifested on the Knowledge Guard Day, and I'm still waiting for me, the beloved, and the Law Savior to get together to crunch the rest of the numbers of how much it's going to cost totally for the prefab building. Boston Buildings and Patriot Steel was the 2 companies that gave us a bid to put the prefab building on our property, and we had decided to go with the 70 by 50 feet building, which cost us $87,000. Now for the flooring, the walling, the ceiling, the insulation, and the piping and the HVAC system, we have to do the rest of the numbers. And for the past 3 or 4 weeks, me and Law Savior Beloved have been striving to get together. To get them numbers together. Hopefully by next parliament, if not January, we'll definitely have that number so we can be able to get that moving forward when it comes to the prefab building being placed on the large property.
That's what I'm talking about. Buildings build.
Next.
Get it done.
Office of Cultural Management, as you know, we are still looking for Gods of Earth to be able to go into interior cipher. As you know, on June 1st, we went to enlighten New York State Department of Correctional staff members. There was about approximately 40 to 50 clergy people, as well as program staff and security staff, that we had to go in there and enlighten about our way of life. This nation only can be taught by us. It can't be taught by Google, can't be taught somebody outside of this nation. I get really deep and emphatic with that because you cannot just go anywhere. In April of 2019, when we went to meet with correctional staff, they went and got a bunch of stuff they took off the internet. And we said, this is not right, this act only come from us. They had the wrong emblem, University, they had Circle 7 as our flag. No, it cannot be, this is not the correct flag. We have to send the correct flag. We have to make sure that things that we are allowed to have inside the interior cycle, which is this universal flag, which is on a chain, as well as our crown, and stuff is now put inside the directives and protocols that come from the New York State Department of Corrections, and also that we are recognized as enlighteners, not chaplains. Not chaplains, since people think that we're going in under religion. No, we are not chaplains. We are enlighteners. I am now dealing with the bill right now from North Carolina, who has August 1st now recognized the Nation of Gods and Earth. And I'm sending correspondence with Todd Ishii, who's the Commissioner of North Carolina Department of Correction, because they are going by something they call books that are considered corporate worship for people to follow. And they use the book by Elijah's son, John Alvin III. So I'm dealing with that cycle right now too as well. We also dealing with South Carolina now, who in September was supposed to meet and settle with the guards that's in South Carolina as well. So the Office of Cultural Management is trying to make sure that this knowledge is being given out correctly. It's a struggle, it's an uphill battle, but again, there are some days that come real close, along some very swift and painful, and I prepare myself every day to deal with them different currents on a daily basis. Next, a law school in Mecca. I emphasize this every parliament because this knowledge has to be made known. The currency that comes in from the vendors is for the maintenance and upkeep of a law school in Mecca. It's not for universal parliaments. It's not for when we have feasts. It's not for when we have dinners and celebrations. That goal must come from us. Anytime there's an event or there's anything taking place, we come out of our pocket to contribute towards those events. It does not come from that vendors. When there was a bill taking place back in June, when there was a conference call about the school was falling apart, the structural engineer came to the school. He said, if anything needs to be done right now, it's the back wall of that school. For justice, got some contractors that he knows that he dealt with, and they came and they fixed the back wall of that school. He says, the building is fine. If you think about the next 5 years, the building is as good, fine, and standing. So right now, War and Justice have the guard Prince Supreme Infinite Law. He's solidifying the back door section of that school with cement, so we can put a shed in that back corner by the school, so we can take that shed down, so we open up more slots and more currency that's going to be for the maintenance and upkeep of a large school. It's not for nothing else. Anybody who's pitching these ideas, how they have this, I'm going to say this again, I'm going to emphasize this again. Anybody, I ain't gonna lost mathematics. I'm about action. I'm about building. You have any idea that's right as that, you can bring it, propose to a law school, I'm gonna help you manifest it and make it happen. That's what mathematics is about. Mathematics is science to everything. And I believe you can make anything happen. At this parliament, we were supposed to have a congresswoman come speak at this parliament, Christine Johnson. Last month, she asked to be able to come to the November parliament to speak to the nation. We're going to follow through. We're going to follow through and try to see if we can get her for the December parliament. She had a proposal to bring to this nation. We have been building on this now for probably approximately a year now. And here it is. We're not even building with her. She came and offered it to us. They want to make a law school in Mecca a historical landmark. I have did some research when it comes to historical landmark. There is funding for that, for the upkeep, to make sure that it stays with code and everything and stuff like that. So that even with Born King, what he's doing to renovate a law school, we can get funding from the city. Also, for the Historical Preservation Committee, it is a Historical Preservation Committee that meets every month in Manhattan. Said to myself, I'm going to try to start attending a meeting so I can become abreast and be more knowledgeable of it. I downloaded the information I need to have. So as I get more information, I will be able to share with the nation. Hopefully, Christine Johnson next month will be able to come bring this information as well. And with that, I'm going to say peace.
Excuse me, God.
Yes.
My name is Bilal.
Bilal, can I?
Yes.
In regards to the prefab building.
Yes.
I know you say you don't have the exact number right now.
No, I think I do. I have 7,046.
You got something to say? Get up and say.
No.
No, I'm asking him about something he said, man.
It's $7,047 in prefab building.
I want to ask him a question about something he said. What's wrong? He's willing to answer the question.
Stop right there.
I don't understand. What's the confusion? The man is willing to answer the question. What is wrong? This is my brother. I'm talking to him.
Follow the procedure, God.
It's $7,047
I don't understand what's happening. Go ahead, God. Pardon me.
The thing about it is when the guard was up here, you should have had
I waited for him to finish his bill. I gave him the opportunity to complete his bill. I'm not disrupting anybody. This is parliament procedure. This is what he's supposed to do. Come on, man. Y'all need to grow up, man.
Peace. My name is Bilal. Yes, this is the Universal Cause. I love you. Back home, right?
Yes. Let the God build.
All right. So, it's two bills I have. This is really just to give an update to everyone about us returning to Harriet Tubman.